So you want to grow your career long term? This is my all-time best advice for you. I've said this many times before in the past, and I want to reinforce the message again today. If you're serious about growing your career long term, the single most important thing you can do to help yourself is to continue to develop and build your professional network. Networking is the one way that you can take full control over your career and ensure yourself the best chance of achieving your long-term career goals. And that comes from somebody with 25 years of experience in the career management space, as an executive recruiter, as a career coach, as a resume writer, as an agent actually representing people into new jobs. I've talked to thousands of people, and the one thing that I've seen that separates those that achieve wild success in their career from those that achieve modest success is the size of their network. I think of your network as like career insurance, because this is an uncertain time and nobody really knows how permanent their job really is. You don't know when you're going to be thrust into the job market or when you're going to be surprised and suddenly lose your job. And your network and the size of that network is your insurance to help you find a job and place yourself into a new job faster. But it's also kind of a bad strategy if you're only networking when you need a job, because you don't only want to reach out to people when you need something. You want to make networking something that you do ongoing throughout your career. So if networking is so important, why don't we do it? Because we keep making excuses for ourselves, because we're too busy. We don't know how to do it. We don't have enough time. We're shy, or we just don't know how to initiate it. So let's make this really easy for you. I want to give you the ABCs of networking. The A is for allow yourself to take the risk. A lot of the times we don't reach out because we don't really know how to initiate it, or we're a little bit worried about being vulnerable, initiating connection with somebody that we haven't talked to in a long time. Well, what's the worst that's going to happen? They might ignore it, or they might decline it perhaps, but more than likely they're probably going to reach out and go, yeah, let's reconnect. It'd be great to hear from you, and so forth. So allow yourself to take the risk. The B in ABCs is to be aware of how you can help other people. You don't only have to reach out to people when you need something, because other people might need something from you. It was a long time ago, one of my best friends, Mark Combs, taught me the one radio station that everybody listens to. It's called WIIFM. WIIFM, what's in it for me? And everybody wants to know what's in it for them. If they're going to connect with you or reach out or respond to your initiation to network, they want to know what's in it for them. So simply make yourself available and be open to the idea of helping other people. Don't only be thinking about your primary needs. And the C in ABC is to create a habit. Create a habit. Just do it every week. Reach out to one person every week, and at the end of the year, you'll have 50 or more people that you've connected to, and it will be easier for you to continue to build your network going forward. Now, two things you want to do before you start networking actively. One, update your LinkedIn profile. It's important. A lot of people will look at it, and you want to make sure that it's spiffed up and that it looks good and projects what you want to project. And the second thing is, to make it super easy, start with people that you already know. That's a super easy way to start the process of building the habit and getting comfortable with networking. Curious what your thoughts are. If you have a question about your career, your job search, networking, or whatever it may be, send me a private message. I'm happy to shoot a video in response. I'm David Pinkley, and we'll see you soon.